Martus, witness. The seriousness of a New Testament witness. Martus is the word used by Jesus in Acts 1:8 when he looks us in the eye and says, after the Holy Spirit comes upon you, you will be my witnesses. The plural of Martus is martyris there. In Jerusalem and in all Judea and Samaria and to the ends of the earth. Our word martyr comes from the New Testament word for witness. It can be a very interesting study to look at Greek words that often show up in English and come to us primarily, if not exclusively, through Latin, often with very little change from their usage in the New Testament, and sometimes insight into what the word means when we see its change. But the evolution of this word you can actually see in the New Testament. In Acts 2, Jesus is saying, you are to be my witnesses, and he uses the Greek word that was used for a witness in court or someone who bears testimony of some important truth. But by the end of the book of Acts, in Acts chapter 22, Paul is giving his testimony, his witness, to the multitude that had been trying to kill him. He is, in a sense, witnessing for his very life, and he recounts his prayer after his conversion when he was wanting to stay in Jerusalem, saying, these people, Lord, know that I was there holding the coats of as they stoned your witness, Stephen. And already you have, certainly in Paul's mind, the concept of martyr, and you probably don't do much damage to that text if you translate it martyr or witness in Acts 22. If we go all the way toward the end of the New Testament, in the book of Revelation, in John's writing of Revelation, we find the word witness easily interchangeable with the word martyr. In 17:6, John giving the vision of the harlot woman drunk with the blood of the witnesses. And in the second chapter of the Revelation, Jesus dictating his letter to the angel or messenger for the church in Pergamus or Pergamum, speaks of Antipas, the faithful witness who gave his life there where Satan dwells. I think the best picture of this evolution in a single verse comes in Revelation chapter 12, verse 11, where we are given the account of those who witness and are martyred in the Great Tribulation. And he says they overcame, and he's speaking of that old dragon, the devil, they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, by the word of their testimony. Here testimony is simply martyria, the feminine form of martus, the feminine counterpart of martus. The blood of the Lamb, the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto death. How serious is your witness? A New Testament witness loves not its life unto death.